Y'all, I have not been on here in a minute. How are y'all? Y'all good? Y'all have to see my little teacup set. Look at my little... Tell me that's not... Y'all, I feel so cute drinking out of this cup every morning. Y'all, I haven't been on here. Can y'all hear me over my AC? Okay, look. I'm going to try really hard to speak very clearly, very loud. I'm going to pull you guys a little bit closer. And we're going to tilt. Okay. Hello. Wow. Okay. So welcome back, or welcome to my channel. My name is Brooklyn Book Belle, and I am Felicia, and I am so excited to have you here. July was rough. Yeah, July was a rough reading month for me. I was all over the place. I was not really reading. It was also my birthday month, and I was just like, we could use this as like a mini sabbatical. Like, we're here, but we not really here. You know what I mean? Like, we're here. We're happening. Life's happening, right? But yeah, that's all I got. So I did do my Hot Girl Summer Reading List. I did not do a July TBR. I posted it on Goodreads, but I didn't really follow it. Because I'm just out here like going with the vibes. So I do want to go over some of the books that I read last month, and then we can go over what I hope to read in the month of August. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what the vibes say. Okay, y'all. So I read 8 books in the month of July. Now, y'all know I be reading down, but yeah, I wasn't feeling it. So I'm not even gonna go through my stats or anything. We're just gonna run through these books real quick and then hop into August. I hope y'all are cool with that. So the first book I read was the second book in the Henderson family saga, Ignite My Soul by Monica Walters. Letting go of disappointments is a part of life, but Jasper Henderson is struggling in that area, especially with one disappointment in particular. He has kept it hidden from everyone, and it causes him to coast through life without really experiencing the joys of it. While he's a successful business owner and rancher, his love life is lacking. However, he pretends to be content with that until he no longer can. A beautiful woman grabs his attention and refuses to let go. While he knows the potential, he refuses to acknowledge it, putting their relationship at risk before it even develops. Okay, so his love interest is Chastity Polar, and she doesn't believe in quitting, and that mantra is true for her love life as well. She is like embarking on her own educational journey later than most, but she's determined to finish on top. Y'all, I really love this book. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. It was like a second chance romance for both characters, right? Like, Jasper was looking for love, and Chastity was coming basically out of prison. I'm pretty sure she was coming out of prison. I also don't remember some of the books, but no, I'm pretty sure she was coming out of prison, and you know, they had kind of this second chance, not just in their love lives, but also in their personal lives, to build the lives that they wanted. And that really touched me in a way, and I really liked it. And I think, you know, Monica does what needs to be done, okay? She has these amazing series that have all these books, and every time I read one of her books, it's like I'm reading her for the first time, which I think is really difficult for a lot of authors. So I really enjoy Ignite My Soul, and so far, any book by Monica Walters, I'm gonna say you should probably try it. I would start at the beginning of her series, like, because she has lots of series, so make sure you're finding book 1 in the series. But yeah, Ignite My Soul by Monica Walters. I loved it. The second book that I read for the month was The Build Up by Tati Richardson, and I follow her on all socials, and she is so active and always talking to the girls, talking about books she's reading and talking about her books, and I was so excited to read her book. I did give the first book that I've ever read by her, The Build Up, a 4 out of 5 stars. Y'all, it was an office romance, okay? They were actually like partners in the office, and it was like love at first sight, like the way that they met and how they ended up together. Oh, it just pulled at my heartstrings. I loved it so much. I also loved that our male character was like, I'm down for you, I'm with you, we locked in and we're not switching up. Like, he was like that from the first day. And I listen, I want to be chose. Like, you know what I mean? But not like in a pick me way, in a you're my fish, I'm your fish. Like, we picked each other out of all the sea of fishes. So when he met her and he knew, he was done. You know what I'm saying? And I really like that about Porter. Porter was a great love interest. And Tati told me I was going to love him. And I did. So again, 4 stars for The Build Up by Tati Richardson. Loved it. Okay. The next book that I read was Permission to Feel by ConnieEaston. I gave this book a 3 out of 5 stars. It was a very difficult one for me to kind of like get into and engage with. It was an age gap romance, which I don't think I particularly like, but that is for some people and for someone, because compared to my 3 out of 5 stars, it has a 4.61 star on Goodreads. Okay, so it just wasn't my cup of tea. I'm not gonna bash it. I do think that Connie's writing was good, right? I think the writing was good. I think the storyline was something that I had never read before. Basically, Marion is a dom seeking a sub, and the woman that he goes for has never been in the lifestyle, and so he ends up becoming like obsessive and falling for her. Y'all, it dragged, and it wore me out. Just a little bit, you know what I mean? But to each his own. Again, this book is loved by many. Okay, it is for someone. It just wasn't for me. Okay, the next book that I read was Needful Noor by Takerra Allen. Let me tell y'all something. Take a sip of my drink. I had never heard of a mega romance novel. Okay, Jade, I know you're gonna watch this video. Jade is in the Page Turning Homies with me and Anne-Marie, and you know, we talk about all things books all the time. Our group chat is lit. I love my book club. I really do. Shout out to you ladies. I love y'all. And we have 2 new members joining this month, so I'm super excited about that. But back to the point. Jay brought this book to the book club, okay? She said, hey, you know, I've been hearing about this Takerra Allen book. I think we should read it. It's just 890 pages. What? Y'all, when Jay said this in the group, I was like, y'all, we were just talking about how we like romances that are 150 pages or less. And now we jump into an 800 pager. But I'm so happy that she dropped that in the group and she put that on all of us. And y'all, we loved this book so much. Oh my God. Needful More, Takerra Allen. It is a mega romance. It follows Noor as she becomes the caretaker of this man's wife, okay? And I don't want to give too much up because I really hope y'all go and pick it up. This woman was full of audacity, and so was the husband. The wife wasn't very nice, but y'all, I don't root for people that's stepping out in their marriages. I just don't. And I found myself wanting to root for them, but then I didn't because they knew what they was doing. I don't even want to give it away. Okay, y'all, 5 stars. It takes a lot for me to give a book 5 stars. I comfortably give 4 stars all the time. Needful Noor by Takerra Allen is a 5-star worthy book. All 800 pages to the last paragraph is good. Done. Go read the book. Done and done. Okay, the next book that I read was Priest by Bre Shadae. I really hope I'm saying her name right. Priest Richards is a 28-year-old CEO of a PR security firm. His vision is clear. He understands the value of taking a loss to gain what you really want. Stacia Andrews loves her family to a fault. She is always there for everyone else, so much so that the last thing she wants to accomplish to put on the back, all the things she wants to do, she puts it on the back burner. I really like this book. I gave it 4 stars because it has all the things that I really like. It has instant attraction, a secret baby, a rich man lavishing riches on a deserving woman. However, I did say something with like the writing and the structuring of the story didn't all the way resonate. So there are parts that I liked. There were parts that I didn't. And so in my review, I gave it a 3.75. Goodreads needs to catch up. I need to be able to give decimal point ratings because This was a 3.7, but I rounded it up to a 4. Yeah, and I think overall this book right now has a 4.46. So I mean, again, it has all the things the girlies like, right? A secret baby, rich man, all the things. I do feel like it was something about Priest and his obsession of Stasia, which was like, I get it, but something about it I didn't like, and I can't really put my finger on it, and that's what I put in the review. 3.75 stars, Priest by Bre Shadae. There we go. Okay, the next book that I read was A Billionaire's 3 Minutes, Time is Money. I don't remember the book. I don't remember what happened, and I didn't write a review, so I don't think I liked it. I gave it a 3 stars. And y'all know I don't bash books. I'm just gonna move on. Not in a bad way, not in a rude way, just I don't have any thoughts. Ooh, okay, so the next book I read after that was Love Me Not by Tempestt Chantel, and it's the second book in the this love series that Tempestt, Love Not the series by Tempestt Chantel. And yeah, it's another sure man on the page. I don't know. Let's see what it was about, because I do remember this. Penny lives in the past, and her comfort zone has become her prison. Ever since Liam inserted himself into Penny's life, she has felt tethered to the handsome man. After a one-night stand, Liam has not made light of his declaration. A future with Penny is the goal. Now they're in Paris for mutual friends, waiting and surrounded by love. Liam's romantic gestures become difficult to resist. Yeah, it was cute. Oh, I really like this one, because it's a really good like group of friends, and so we keep meeting them in the books that come. Oh, she has one coming out in a couple days. And so yes, I really liked it. I felt like Penny and Liam were very balanced. The romance was really good. The heated fellowship was spicy. I gave it 4 stars. It was good. I liked it. It was very, very well written, and I'm really starting to like I like Tempestt Chantel as an author. I really do, because everyone has been good. All right, so the next book I read was Hurt Me So Good by Unique. Y'all know I love Unique. I'm sorry. I am a fan. Like, everything that this author writes, I want to read it the day it comes out, and I did. Hurt Me So Good follows Nomiko Shaw. She's a young, determined, and up to her chin in responsibilities after taking on the duty of raising her baby sister after their mother proved to be incompetent. No time for games and unnecessary nonsense. Nomiko thinks nothing of spending a weekend with the handsome, rugged Wolf Colton to blow off some steam. Okay, it starts off as this supposed to be a weekend only situation. Weekend only, okay? But it can never be that easy, and after the weekend is over, she is completely satisfied while Wolf finds himself craving more of her in every way. With no time for a relationship, she agrees to be friends with him, but after a while she finds herself caught up in his sauce demeanor. Ooh, I like how she said that. When trouble comes knocking on the door of the budding couple, will she find her life caught up in the flames, just trying to chase a spark? It's a standalone romance with a little BDSM, which I like. Okay, what did I say about it? Let me see. Sometimes it takes time and effort. I love the trajectory of Wolf and Nomiko. Unique is an amazing storyteller, and I consider every book she writes as a comfort read. I could literally pick up any of her books and be like, I want to read this today. Let me go read it. So yeah, I would add Wolf and Nomiko's story to my list of unique comfort reads, and I will probably revisit them again in the future. 4 stars. I loved it. All right, let's see what we got next. Okay, the next book I read was A Date for the Mayor, a Drayton City novella by Aubreé Pynn, and I gave this a 4 stars. He didn't need a date, he needed her. Listen, so it was a spin the block romance, and y'all know I really love a spin the block romance, because sometimes you're not in the position to find the love that you want or that you need right in that moment, but it could still work out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could circle the block and this could really be something amazing. I didn't write a review, which I probably should, but I really did like this, because he's the mayor. She has like her own art company, something, and all of the people in his camp are like really trying to keep them away from each other, and he's like, I don't care about none of y'all. I will fire every single one of y'all to get to my girl. Quit playing with me. Oh, I really liked it. Yeah, shout out to Aubreé Pynn. I really liked it. It's a novella. It was quick and easy, and it was really good. I will definitely read another book by her soon. Okay, the next book that I read was one of the Page Turning Homies books for July/August, because we're meeting up in a couple weeks. So it's a throwback. I recently purchased the entire series of The Vampire Huntress by L.A.Banks, which is literally my all-time favorite series. I know people like all the series, okay? I like the Minion series, or the Vampire Hunter series, and Minion is the first one. So in Minion, we meet Damali and her Warriors of Light. So we got Marlene, we got Shabazz, we got JL, we got Ryder, and Jose. And what we do know is that they are artists by day. They have this like record label where she does like powerful rap and spoken word. But by night, she's out here slaying vampires. When I tell you the girl is more interesting than Buffy. More interesting, okay? The story is better. There's a massive vampire named Fallon Newt who's from New Orleans, okay? Who might or might not have killed her parents, okay? And she is the Millennium Huntress. She is literally here to sway the balance of the final fight of good and evil. I'm talking about the Book of Revelations, the final fight. Yeah, the book is good. I can't give away too much, but I read it again for the first time since I was 28, and I gave it 5 stars. And you will be seeing the other 11 books as I read them, because I'm reading all 12. And here we go. That was the first one. Minion by L.A.Banks, 5 stars. Argue with your mama. Okay, so I have been seeing this book all over, and I finally picked it up. It is Only for the Weak by Natasha Bishop, and y'all were really on to something. Y'all, I should have picked this one up a little bit sooner. You were cordially invited to the wedding of Amiri Cross and Arnold Hightower. Amira should have got her ass whooped. Yeah. I don't have siblings. Violence is not the answer, but I didn't like her. Oh God, I didn't like her. She was insufferable. Jesus, I haven't disliked a character this bad. Well, that's a lie. I've met 2 characters in this video that I did not like, and one was the guy from Needful Noor. He's the friend of the guy. He's the friend of the main guy. And his name starts with a P is like Presence or something. I don't know. I hated him. When he met his ending, I was so happy. Jesus. This is similar. Amiri is a lie. I'm sorry I said that she should fight her sister. She should not. That's not nice, Felicia. But she was just so... Okay. So the sister of the bride is marrying... Or the bride is marrying her sister's ex-boyfriend. But the groom, the best man of the groom, is attracted to the sister. And has been since she was in the relationship with the groom. It's messy, but it's good. And I appreciate the tactful way that the main male character goes about his pursuit of this woman. He's like, at the end of the day, none of this shit is normal, but I like you. I'm more than like you, actually. I'm very much attracted to you, and we should just be together. Don't let nobody stand in the way of real love, not a sibling or an ex-boyfriend. And with that, I gave it 5 stars. Natasha Bishop, you did that. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. 5 stars. 5 stars. Okay. I also read Backroads and Sweet Tea, a Nashville Sunnyfields Ranch novella by Kyeate. I really hope I say your name right. I gave it 4 stars. It happens in Nashville's mystic backroads, sunny fields, and a proud rancher crosses paths with Grant Tourmaline on a stormy night, honey. And they have like this one night stand that turns into real love, and it was so good. I love it. I love it. It was so unreal, but so good. And the Heated Fellowship was great. Their passion was great, and I loved all of like the mystical elements. And it's only 67 pages. It's a real novella, and I love that. Get in, get out, be done. 4 stars. Okay. And so those were all the books that I read in July. Shout out to each and every one of those authors. They were all amazing. I will put links down below as to where you all can get them, because you know that's what we do here. We're gonna put the names and the authors down below. Please in the comments say if you've read any of those books, or if you're looking forward to reading any of those books, because yeah. So my TBR for August, we're just gonna keep this thing rolling. I only got y'all for about 5 more minutes and then we're done. My TBR for August actually is gonna be very like vibe heavy. I'm going to 2 book events. Like I said, I'm going to Behind the Pynn and the Black Women's Book Festival, I think, in Brooklyn, in Weeksville. I think that's the name of it. I'll drop the information below. But I'm going to these 2 things, and I know that I'm going to be buying books and engaging, and like whenever I'm out in these book streets buying books, it normally deters me from the list that I set for myself. So I am still holding true to trying to finish up the Hot Girl Summer reading list, which I think I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more books that I want to read on that list specifically, right? So that's 12 books right there. I also, in the month of July, got really behind on my NetGalley books. So I also have like 8 books over there that I want to kind of power through. And today I started reading Accidentally in Love by Danielle Jackson, which comes out today, August 8th. This is when this video is being made. So that is the first book that I am reading. And then I would try to backtrack all the way through all the books that I was supposed to read in July. Because when I get books on NetGalley, I do feel responsible. Like, oh, you gave me this, you wanted me to read it, so I do want to make sure that I'm giving feedback, even if it's late, but still give the feedback and do the thing that I said I was going to do, because I said I was going to do it, and kind of make my way through some books that I have here in the house. So it's going to be a vibe heavy kind of situation, but that's okay sometimes. So if any of these books that I talked about today that I read in July, if you're interested, like I said, they'll be linked down below. And that concludes my video for today, y'all. August is all vibes. I don't know what I'm reading, so when I see you guys in a month, it's going to be a surprise to you and me. It's going to be so great. So I hope that you are healthy, happy, moisturized, drinking your water, and minding your business, as am I. And I hope you're reading amazing things that bring you nothing but joy. Again, I am Brooklyn Book Belle, aka Felicia, and that concludes this video. I will see you next time, you guys. Bye.